Hi Pisces, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2025. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Pisces Sun, Pisces Rising, and Pisces Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. And your favorite dog Max is here, sitting right next to me on a sofa over here, snoring loudly in your reading. And if you would like to see a special picture I created for you of Max, stick around and look for that at the end of the reading. So all that being said, Pisces, now on to your November 2025 Psychic Tarot reading. In this month of November, everyone on this planet is going to be affected by light codes that are emanating from the sun, that is raising our frequencies and vibrations and expanding our consciousness. We will all be affected by this one way or another. So keep this in mind, that November is likely to be a very impactful and pivotal month for us all. So I wish you many blessings in this month of November. The first card you have, Pisces, is the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is a card that symbolizes being at peace and contentment with your life and having financial stability and abundance behind you. This could also indicate enjoying the finer things in life, maybe luxuries, luxury items. You may have to start assembling something quickly, and it may be a resume or a speech, a presentation, a PowerPoint presentation. Maybe you're going to go on a job interview or something, and you need to like prepare yourself, like, know the answers you want to give. So that could come up for some of you Pisces. I feel like it's only going to take you like 15 minutes to complete, but you're going to fret or think about it and analyze it and worry about it for far longer. So try not to do that. You don't want to waste your energy, Pisces. You're going to see a lot of things that look like there's movement happening around the 14th and 15th of November. You may talk to people that could help you with a raise, a promotion, benefits. It could even involve insurance and health insurance as well. It could be somebody that's going to hire you, or at a place where you already work and your benefits are being discussed and maybe, elevated. There could be something that you've gotten used to for a long time that's now getting taken away. And it could be something like if you got any kind of government subsidies or some kind of discount, or maybe even child support or alimony or some kind of payments, subsidies, payments, alimony, child support, stipends of any kind. it could be ending now. You could see an end to it in November. And I feel like that may be difficult for you because it's something that you have counted on or relied on for a while. So that could maybe be a blow to you. I hate to say that, Pisces, but that could be something that ends. You may be very distracted in November by things out in nature. Like maybe you want to go camping, hiking, canoeing. I don't know. It depends on where you live, but you may, or if where you live is the time to plant flowers, vegetables. Like that's not the case here where I am, but in your side of the world it might be. So you could be focusing on being distracted by planting or even harvesting things. In the United States, on the East Coast, it would be like harvest time. So you could be harvesting things or planting things or paying attention to plants. Next card you have, Pisces, is the Tower. So this could be an end of a friendship, an end of a relationship, an end of an old paradigm or rulership. So a new paradigm or rulership could begin. It could also be being in a fight with someone. You could have an argument. This card could also indicate a fire, an earthquake, a flood, a hurricane, or tornado, anything that could cause wind, rain, flooding, damage. Some of you, a catastrophic event you're going to hear about or will indirectly affect you where some kind of building blows up. Literally a building blows up. And I feel like it could have to do with, it could be an official building that's related to powers that be that run things. I don't know, but it's something, a building blows up for some of you. And this could just be like shocking and disturbing, not downplaying that, but it could also affect you, like maybe you have to go to that building and now you can't go there anymore. Or traffic is going to be completely insane because you can't get anywhere near it. So I feel like it's dramatic. And I know that's not going to apply to all of you, Pisces. If you have to go to court or anything like that, there's a character assassination that could get levied at you, and somebody may be doing it to try to get you to withdraw from the case and drop a case. If you're in a regular litigation scenario, it likely is going to have to be rescheduled. And this could have happened multiple times. I'm not convinced this is the only rescheduling that you're dealing with. You could see and hear about acts of violence in your town or a nearby city or in your area. Could even be in a workplace or some kind of environment specifically, but I get like, it does feel like people in the streets to me. So things could get violent and dicey. Now, where is that? I don't know, Pisces. These things seem to be happening all over the world, so just be on the lookout. You could have somebody that gave you an offer or gave you something, and they may want to take it back, and you could have a fight about it. It could be a boss giving you a raise and then going, oops, no, wait, I can't do that. Or it could be a sibling or someone in your family gave you something or you inherited something, and then somebody in your family jumps up and says, oh no, you can't have that. I mean, I don't know. You got to think about it. or at a job where your boss is like, I'm going to give you this great project. And then they come and say, nah, we're going to give it to this person over here. You're not going to do that. And whoever is saying whatever it is to you, I feel like you're going to have an argument. So you have to sort this out, Pisces. You know, it's a general reading, so you got to figure out their predictions too, so you got to wait for them to happen. So the next card you have in your reading is the Two of Rods. And Two of Rods is a card that symbolizes partnership in business, partnership in romance, or it could be something you're creating, an idea or something you're working on or creating that you're going to put out there into the world. You may start to feel comfortable around someone's home, and you may go visit them a lot. We're having a storm here, by the way, so if you hear wind and rain, it's really storming it up out here, so I apologize for that noise, and Mac's snoring noise as well. Some of you do want to create something of beauty that you want to put out there into the world. It could be a song, a poetry, lyrics to a song. It could be poetry. It could be something in writing or artistic, like paintings. But there could be you getting comfortable going to somebody's home that you're friends with, or that you meet, or they could be a romantic partner that could come in for you, because I see some of you going over to somebody's home and you're like, I feel comfortable here. I don't know this scenario, but it could circle around a potential partnership, because this is can mean partnership, this card of Two of Rods. You're going to have an abundance of energy that's going to be flowing through your emotional field. So your emotions, Pisces, in November are going to be very sensitive, acute, on point. Pay attention to your intuition in November, because that's going to be a highly accurate guide for you to follow and trust. There could be somebody new that makes a move in your direction. And so if there is somebody that comes up new on, you know, like one of your social medias or on a dating site, which is still considered social media, I guess. And you may make a connection with somebody. And this could be like you meet up with them. You meet them, you date them, possibly. So you could be making a connection. Now, if it's not romance, it could be something that could be friendship or a business connection. But that's not what comes up the strongest there. So before I go on to cards number 4 and 5, I just want to let you know, Pisces, if you're interested, the special video series I've recorded for the month of November 2025 is Wisdom and Guidance Psychic Tarot Readings using the Wildwood Tarot deck. I looked into 4 categories in these readings: love and romance, friends and family, career and finance, and health and wellness. And I pulled Wildwood Tarot cards for those positions. So you may find them very helpful and interesting, and you might want to consider also getting your rising sign as well as your sun sign. The other video series was new in October, but it is still new, and that is the Spirit Animals Tarot, Oracle Cards, and Jasper Crystal readings. Many people resonate with animals, spirit animals, animal totems, especially if you've had, well, I shouldn't even say that. It doesn't matter. Past lives could affect how you connect with animals. So you may really resonate with these spirit animal readings. A lot of people seem to like them. You may want to check them out. And don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of November 2025 They are a continuation and an expansion of the readings I'm doing right here, right now. And if you want to see what my guides have to say in addition to this reading for November, you may want to check those out. The links for these videos are on Vimeo, or to Vimeo, are down below in the description box. And they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Also, you can get these videos on Patreon, on my Patreon shop. And that link to Patreon is also down below in the description box and on the videos page of my website at theluckymermaid.com. So card number 4 you have is very likely you, but it could be somebody else. You have Queen of Cups. And this is a water sign person, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. So it could be you, but it could be someone else that's a water sign. I feel like you're absorbing a lot of information and taking a lot of different choices and aspects of things that you can do and things that you're hearing into consideration. So you're considering a lot of things. You want to be self-assured and you want to have confidence. That'll be important for you. I feel like you want to have it, but it's like with whatever is going on for you in October, you're going to want to have it. You may start to feel better about certain things you do. You could be honing your skills, sharpening your craft. It could just be through practice and time of you getting good at it and working on it. But it could also involve, you may be involved in starting to, or have been training, educating, learning, taking classes or online things to expand what you know how to do, sharpen your skills. You could have somebody that thinks that they would like to put you in a position of power because they think that you're ready for it. So this could be at a business or company you already work for, but it could also be like a business or something that is family related or club, group, or organization related, where they look at you and they feel like you're ready to be the boss or ready to take charge or ready to have more responsibility comes up here. It could even be if you're going to interview for a new job. The employer could look at you like that. I feel like you're going to be giving your family like good news, and anything that's going on with you is going to cause your family to talk about you positively, like things going well for you, or you getting a lucky break, or, they feel like you're doing or making the right decisions about certain things. So because I see family members like backing you up or being supportive. Some of you, something new is coming in, and you're going to have to figure out how to roll with this new thing. For some of you, it could be at work where they're like, well, we're starting this new program. And you're like, but you're going to have to learn how to roll with it. It could be in something else where there's something new getting rolled out. And you're like, okay, now I have to get on board and roll with this new way of thing. For some of you, it's at work. For some of you, it's a club, group, or organization. Could even be in a family situation if something new gets rolled out there. So the last card you have in your reading is Nine of Cups, and this is wish fulfillment. All good things coming to you in an emotional sense. This could be partying, let the good times roll. You could feel happy, contented, satisfied. Some of you are going to get on board with some kind of big project that's going to pay you a lot of money. And it could be like a new company or a new aspect to a job or business or company where you work, that if you get on board with this new thing, you get like your pay increases or something. Somebody's going to give you a valiant offer to buy something off your hands, so it's a good time to sell things. It could be an auction. It could be something you're selling online or in some other way. And I feel like you're going to make a good profit from whatever you sell. Some of you may be ready to take a plunge in a new direction, romantically speaking. So somebody new could pop up for you. They may have shown up earlier. I don't know. Before November, it's possible. But, and maybe you're just getting to know them now better. But I do see you like intrigued by somebody romantically, I feel, for you Pisces. And you could start to see or date someone new if you're single. And this could cause like hubbub in your family, not in a bad way, but they may be like, whoa, where did this come from? Nobody expected it. Nobody saw it coming. And bam, suddenly you're, you know, in a relationship or dating somebody in your family, and maybe your friends too, but your family's definitely going to be like, well, that was a surprise. Yeah, but I do get you getting a big offer to buy something from you. I do feel that it could be something you made and created, but it could be something antique or like a specialty, like very specific item. It could be technology, or it could be a car or a home. But I feel like you get a good offer. Because again, I keep seeing you make good profit. So that's like a wish is getting granted here for you with that. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Pisces to work with, use, and wear in the month of November 2025, you got clear quartz. And clear quartz enhances psychic ability and aids in concentration and unlocks memory. Clear quartz stimulates the immune system, and it brings the body back into balance. Clear quartz also harmonizes the chakras and aligns the subtle bodies. If you put this under your pillow in November, you're going to have the most vivid, psychic, and maybe even very prophetic dreams. It's also going to help you sleep. And if you have any kind of issues with your stomach, digestion, solar plexus area, this gemstone will help you if you rest in meditation and put it on your sacral chakra. Is that the right name for it? I think so. Oh, man, it's going to enhance your psychic ability. If you ever tried to look into a crystal and scry it, that's what this is. They are the same stones. I feel like you could do really well with it in November if you try to work with clear quartz. I feel like you'll get psychic predictions and messages, or start seeing things, and you may hear them, which may surprise you because you may think, well, I thought I would see it, but it may actually make you hear your guides. So you may want to give that a chance. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It does mean a lot to me and it helps me a lot. And thank you when you hit that hype button, because I have seen my videos start to show up more. So I do believe it does help the algorithms. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on my Patreon shop. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box and on my website, theluckymermaid.com, on the videos page. You can also get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides by following me on Facebook at The Lucky Mermaid LLC, also on X, Pamela Georgel at The Lucky Mermaid, and here on YouTube on my YouTube posts. So you may want to check those out. And I also post many written content of predictions and messages on Patreon. So you may want to become a Patreon member. So I hope you have absolutely awesome month of November, all the signs of the zodiac, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.